Well, good morning everybody. This is my video with my creative writing tips. I'm sure you're all aware we've entered a big write now, coming out of the Easter holidays, and I don't think there's any better way or any better thing to be doing really than creative writing to unlock that creativity after sort of having a 2-week rest. You know, you've worked very hard on sort of some of the text-based stuff, and now it's time to sort of unlock that creativity, as you'll know from the show, my homework messages. Now, I've come out into the woods today because I thought it was quite fitting, as it was World Earth Day yesterday. Now, World Earth Day is a celebration of the Earth, you know, this magnificent thing, this magnificent planet on which we live. And there's been some really interesting stories that have come out of lockdown. You know, I was reading this morning that in Venice, a city that's very renowned for its quite dirty canals due to the volume of tourism, that they've got jellyfish now because the water's so clear that jellyfish are making their way up the canals. So there's some pretty fascinating things happening in the natural world due to this lockdown. Now, in celebration of that then, I've come into the woods. These are the woods I grew up in. You know, I've spent a lot of time here and they've always had quite an impact on me. I've always found them very soothing and very tranquil. They're a great place for writing inspiration. You know, you can really see those romantic poets that we studied, Wordsworth, Blake, Shelley. You know, you can really see why they were so captivated by the natural world, and why they were sort of against industrialisation, because you do feel something when you're in these woods. Now, I'm going to focus today on changing creative writing from tell into show. Now, if you've been taught creative writing by me before, you will know that's always a big focus, okay? Don't tell me things, show me things, okay? For example, if we're here, it's quite warm this morning, so I might want to say that the trees were tall, the air was warm, the sun was bright. Now, to me, they're very obvious things. If you tell me you're in the woods, I'm going to imagine that the trees were tall. I know trees are tall. I want to feel how tall they were and how those trees made you feel. For example, look at the size of these trees. If I could just move my camera up, okay? So I'm just about to get interrupted by a dog. Now, what could I say? What could I say about those trees? Okay, I might describe how those trees are towering over me. Okay, I might want to be creating this sense of claustrophobia. Okay, I might want to talk about how I feel trapped by those trees, how those trees made me feel insignificant. Okay, how the natural world made me feel insignificant. Okay, and then I might want to use the warm air to further that idea of claustrophobia. I might want to describe how the air and the trees were working as one in order to make me feel insignificant. Okay, it's all about bringing that description to life, really developing it, really enhancing it to make your description as vivid and lucid as possible. Now, we've got the sun up there shining down on me. I might want to talk about how that sun is acting as a spotlight, again, to further this idea about how the natural world is working together in order to make me feel insignificant. So that is really my key tip. Consider, in whatever you're writing, think about, have I really shown the reader, have I really shown the reader I feel like that, okay? I don't want to show the reader that the trees are tall. I want to show the reader how those trees make me feel, how nature makes me feel, how the natural world makes me feel. So it's all about changing your writing from tell to show, and if you can do that, you will find it rapidly improving. So good luck. Please take on board my advice and the tips from others, and we're really looking forward to reading your creative writing that you submit by the end of the week.